Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub. In a world of roaring engines, tight city corners, and weekend freedom runs, Yamaha has dropped yet another contender that aims to dominate the commuter sports segment, the all-new 2026 Yamaha PG155. If you've been waiting for a stylish, performance-packed 150cc class machine that's both daily rider-friendly and weekend thrill-capable, then Yamaha might have just given you your next obsession. This isn't just a new bike, it's a statement, a well-balanced concoction of aggressive styling, modern tech, and Yamaha's proven DNA. The PG155 arrives as a bridge between practical city bikes and youthful performance machines, tailored especially for emerging markets but polished enough to stand tall on the global stage. The very first impression of the PG155 is defined by its sharp, urban aggressive aesthetics. Yamaha didn't hold back here. The tank design is muscular with deep chisels and aerodynamic flares that hint at speed even while standing still. The LED headlamp is sleek and blade-like, embedded with DRLs that pierce through city lights with signature intensity. There's an air of maturity to its design that sets it apart from the playful MT15 or the track-focused R15. The PG155, instead, is almost stealthy, a street predator with clean, purposeful lines, minimal bulk, and a vibe that screams daily domination. The bike sits on a newly engineered frame derived from Yamaha's DeltaBox principles but refined for urban maneuverability. This means it's nimble, lightweight, and flickable, perfect for weaving through congested roads or hitting those twisties just outside town. The seat height is comfortable at around 790 mm, making it accessible for most riders, and the riding triangle is upright yet slightly forward biased, giving you a sense of control whether you're dodging traffic or leaning into a sharp curve. Now let's talk about what makes this machine tick. At the heart of the PG155 is an all-new 155 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine derived from the same family that powers the YZF R15 V5 but retuned for more mid-range torque. The numbers speak for themselves, around 18.1 horsepower at 10,000 RPM and 14.5 Nm of torque peaking at 7,500 RPM. It's paired with a 6-speed gearbox and features Yamaha's variable valve actuation (VVA) system, ensuring linear power delivery from low speeds to high revs. This means whether you're stuck in third gear in a traffic jam or blasting down a clean stretch, the power remains consistent and responsive. The acceleration is smooth yet eager. The PG155 can sprint from 0 to 60 km per hour in just under 4.5 seconds, which is quite peppy for a commuter-based machine. Top speed touches 130 km per hour in ideal conditions, and thanks to the VVA, the engine never feels out of breath across the rev range. One of the highlights is how refined this motor feels. Vibrations are minimal even at high revs, and the overall power band is usable, not just peaky. The slipper clutch and assist system borrowed from its sportier siblings ensures smoother downshifts and lighter clutch pulls, which is a massive win for urban riders who deal with stop-go traffic daily. Combine that with a feather-light throttle response and a well-calibrated fuel injection system, and you've got a ride that feels alive without ever being too aggressive for new or returning riders. Suspension duties are handled by a telescopic front fork and a rear monoshock with adjustable preload. Tuned for comfort without sacrificing too much sportiness. The PG155 handles broken roads, potholes, and speed bumps with a composed poise. For city commutes, it feels planted and reassuring, while out on the highway or twisty roads, it inspires enough confidence to let you push it a bit harder. Braking is managed by a 282 mm front disc and a 220 mm rear disc, complemented by a single-channel ABS system. The feedback at the lever is solid, and bite levels are predictable. It's not razor-sharp like a Super Sport, but that's not what this bike is about. It's designed to offer a safe, responsive, and intuitive braking feel, and it does that brilliantly. There's ample stopping power even with a pillion on board, and you won't feel any jitter or fade during sudden stops or downhill descents. Speaking of tech, the PG155 embraces Yamaha's growing digital direction. The instrument console is a fully digital negative LCD unit with crisp readability in sunlight and backlighting that pops at night. You get a gear indicator, fuel efficiency readings, real-time mileage, VVA indicator, RPM bar, and Bluetooth connectivity through Yamaha's Y-Connect app. This integration lets riders receive call/SMS alerts, maintenance reminders, last parking location, and even riding analytics straight to their phone. It's functional, intuitive, and doesn't feel like a gimmick, just clean, practical tech. One of the more unique features Yamaha added is the optional ride modes, a rare treat in this category. The PG155 offers two modes, Street and Eco. In Street mode, throttle mapping is sharper, power delivery feels more direct, and engine braking is slightly more prominent. Flip to Eco mode, and everything calms down, great for squeezing out maximum fuel efficiency on long commutes or chill weekend rides. Yamaha claims a fuel economy of around 50 to 55 km/L in Eco mode, and real-world testing seems to support that claim depending on riding style and traffic conditions. The tires are MRF Sapper tubeless units with a 100-section front and 140-section rear, mounted on stylish 17-inch alloys. Grip levels are confident in dry conditions and reasonable in wet ones, but enthusiasts might want to upgrade to premium rubber for spirited riding. That said, for most riders, the stock tires will get the job done without complaint. Color options are another area where Yamaha got it right. The PG155 comes in a range of urban cool colors, stealth black, sonic blue, ice matte silver, and a limited edition dual-tone lava red with gunmetal gray accents. Each one has been paired with sharp, edgy graphics that emphasize the bike's angular tank lines and aggressive tail. The LED tail light is narrow, almost razor-like, and the side indicators are sleek and slightly smoked, adding to the premium look. Storage and utility features are subtle but present. There's an optional underseat USB charging port, retractable bag hook, and a side-stand engine cutoff for safety. Pillion comfort hasn't been ignored either. The rear seat is well padded and the grab rails are ergonomically designed. While it isn't as plush as a touring bike, it's more than serviceable for short rides or two-up city trips. The exhaust note deserves a special mention. It's not overly loud or raspy, but Yamaha has tuned it to have a deep, throaty growl under load. At idle, it's quiet and composed, but rev it up, and there's a confident snarl that grows into a raspy bark at the redline. It doesn't sound like a small displacement bike, and that's a huge win in terms of rider satisfaction. In terms of pricing, Yamaha has placed the PG155 quite smartly. In most markets, it lands slightly below the MT15 and just above the FCS, making it the sweet spot in the lineup. The expected price hovers around PKR 640,000 or INR 1.45 Indian rupees lakh, ex-showroom, and for everything this bike offers, it's easily one of the most value-packed 155 cubic centimeters motorcycles of 2026. So who exactly is the Yamaha PG155 for? That's the beauty of it, it's for almost everyone. If you're a college student wanting a stylish, tech-loaded bike that won't burn a hole in your pocket, it fits the bill. If you're a working professional who needs a reliable, refined machine to beat daily traffic with some sporty flair, this is it. And that brings us to the end of this detailed review. If you've made it this far, it's clear, the Yamaha PG155 is more than just another 150 cubic centimeters bike in the market. It's a machine built with thought, precision, and purpose. Whether you're a Yamaha loyalist or someone looking to upgrade from a basic commuter, this one's worth a serious test ride. Let us know what you think. Is the PG155 the perfect urban warrior? Or does it still leave something to be desired?